Congress just admitted that UFOs are not man-made, says threats increasing exponentially. The new spending plan for the United States intelligence agencies includes a directive to the Pentagon to concentrate its examination of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, on the types of objects that the military is unable to classify. After years of discoveries of weird lights in the skies, first-hand testimonies from Navy pilots regarding UFOs, and investigations by the government, Congress seems to have conceded something unexpected in print. It does not think that all UFOs are man-made. And we're talking about only the USA in this instance. We know a lot of other governments worldwide are investigating UFOs. Now, two shocking assertions were made by Congress, but they were buried deep inside a report that was an addition to the Intelligence Authorization Act for fiscal year 2023. This act is a budget that oversees the United States clandestine operations. Number one is that cross-domain transmedium threats to the United States national security are expanding exponentially. In other words, from air to sea, sea to air. Now, the second reason is that it wishes to differentiate between extraterrestrial craft that originate from humans and those that did not originate from humans. The document reads, temporary non-attributed objects, or those that are positively identified as man-made after analysis, will be passed to appropriate offices and should not be considered under the definition as unidentified aerospace undersea phenomena. According to Vice, the admission is particularly shocking for a number of reasons, the most important of which is that as more details concerning the investigation of UFOs by the United States government have been made available to the public, a number of politicians have avoided claiming that the unidentified objects originated from another planet or another dimension. Another dimension. And let me direct you to the Emerald Tablets. I have a playlist on that. We know that they were written supposedly by Thoth the Atlantean, who claims that they were extraterrestrial and that they had such advanced technology that they were misusing, that it would be only a matter of time before divine intervention took place. And it did. He said that they even had interdimensional travel. Now, the acceptance speech surrounding UFOs up until now is that sophisticated man-made vehicles are the most plausible explanation for the existence of unidentified flying objects, UFOs. Politicians most times refuse to publicly entertain the idea. As Vice points out, when pressed explicitly about the possibility of aliens on The Late Show with James Corden, for example, Obama declined to affirm the existence of extraterrestrial life, but did add that people had seen a lot of unusual things in the sky recently. On the other hand, it seems that Congress wants to now make a clear distinction between things that are man-made and those that are not so man-made. According to the description provided by the Pentagon, a cross-domain transmedium danger is one that may migrate from water to air to space in ways that we are unable to predict or control. In July, the Pentagon made the announcement that it was going to examine these dangers by establishing the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, or AARO for short. This may have something to do with the topic we covered last time. U.S. Navy detects crafts that travel hundreds of miles an hour underwater ahead of Pentagon UFO report. An unidentified aerial phenomena, UFOs as we know them, which is the term used by the government to refer to UFOs, would be renamed Unidentified Aerospace Undersea Phenomena under this bill, and the office inside the Pentagon would also be renamed to reflect the new title. The video that had been leaked and then authenticated by the Pentagon seems to show an unidentified flying object, UFO, gliding over and below the water without making a sound last year. Senator Marco Rubio, who serves as the vice head of the Senate Select Committee that oversees intelligence and was responsible for releasing the report, said publicly that he hopes the UFOs are extraterrestrial beings rather than hostile military craft. Why Congress would seem to be acknowledging this in public at this late date is, of course, a significant question. After all, legislatures have access to confidential information that the broader public does not. An opinion piece in The Hill on the budget that was written by Marek von Rennenkampf, who served as Department of Defense official under Obama administration, includes a quote saying, "It strains credulity to believe that lawmakers would include such extraordinary language in public legislation without compelling evidence." According to the opinion piece, UFO researcher Douglas Johnson was the one who reportedly became aware of the remarks initially. Mark von Rennenkampf said this implies that members of the Senate Intelligence Committee believe on a unanimous bipartisan basis that some UFOs have non-human origins. After all, why would Congress establish a task a powerful new office with investigating non-man-made UFOs if such objects did not exist? Make no mistake, one branch of the American government implying that UFOs have non-human origins is an explosive development. And this is on The Mind Unleashed by Katie Hutton. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.